this is Muriel from the Sunshine Family, and are you sure that living in Costa Rica is really the right fit for you? The reason that I'm uploading this video is because I noticed that with very good reason there's a lot of people looking into leaving the country they're living in for specific reasons. They don't like the situation there anymore. Several reasons possible. That's not right. This video is about what this video is about. But they forget that Costa Rica is not always sunny and dry and nice, and just, you know, people tend to have a wrong expectation about how it is to live the whole year round in Costa Rica. So that's why I decided to make this video on this very blurry, rainy, dark day. I don't know if you can see the weather. It is wet. It is raining for 48 hours while it is just rainy season. Now, I'm gonna dive in more about this. Is living in Costa Rica really the right fit for you in a little bit? Because for everyone who is new to my channel, welcome! If you never met me before, you think, why are you making videos about Costa Rica? What makes you the expert? Well, first of all, I'm not the expert. I'm just a mother who moved here with her husband and her 2 kids to Costa Rica in 2018, and I happen to already be an online entrepreneur. So I have my online business since 2013-14. I teach people all over the world and how to build their online business. I'm a life coach, I'm an affiliate marketer. I do a lot of things online. And it was for me a very tiny step to decide, you know what? People start to ask me questions about my move to Costa Rica. You know what? I'm just gonna dedicate a YouTube channel about it. I have a lot of fun in making my videos. For me, it's, you know, I really enjoy doing this. I see that people are receiving my videos well. There are still so many things that I can touch on because I learn new things every day. And that's what my channel is about. I just share everything I've learned myself. So, if you haven't subscribed, this is an open invite. There's this little icon on the screen, somewhere in the bottom corners. Tap it, tap the bell, then you receive a notification every time I upload new content on the channel multiple times per week. I strive to once per day, but it's not always doable because I am creating lots of new projects. I'm gonna tell you more about that. It might interest you. I'm working on an all in Costa Rica experience where you can stay at my place in a home for yourself, and combined with my coaching, etc, etc, etc. But again, more about that soon. I'm working on it. Where was I? So anyways, it's a blurry day today. It's a blurry day. It's rainy. Everything is sticky. The laundry is not drying if you don't have a dryer. And I'm wearing my old t-shirts because all my other stuff is sticky, wet because of this weather. So the intention of my video is to create some awareness, not with stories that, you know, freak you out, or to just, you know, talk you out of your dream to be living in Costa Rica, if that is your dream. But I want you to see that Costa Rica has different faces. You know, there's different realities here. If you came to Costa Rica and it stole your heart, just the way that it happened to Dirk and myself, then you should know that being here on vacation or traveling through Costa Rica and being here 12 months per year or 11 months per year is a world of difference. Well, I can assume that you understand that, right? Now, there is unfortunately, it's not my disadvantage, it's their disadvantage, but people who just are too impulsive in deciding to move to Costa Rica. They think that living in Costa Rica is the solution because, yeah, Costa Rica is very, very expat friendly, very tourist friendly. You can be a perpetual tourist. You don't need really official, like of course, officially you need residency to live here, but there are ways to live around that rule, perpetual tourism. But people forget that Costa Rica has a very long rainy season, which brings mosquitoes, bad roads, floods, mud streams. If I walk now to the other end of my property, I'm totally covered with mud. If you don't like rain, Costa Rica, are you sure that you want to be living in Costa Rica? I'm asking you. Have you thought about it? Can you deal with this blurry rain? Dark days. It feels a little bit like October in the Netherlands. Although I'm sitting in my sarong and my t-shirt, and it's really warm. But still, Dirk is wearing a thick. How do you say that? A hoodie. And also my son is wearing a hoodie, as if it's like freaking winter time. But that's of course not it. Personally, I am admitting, so I'm from the Netherlands, and I moved here in 2018, by the way. Now the Netherlands is well known for a lot of rain, so I am used, most people in the Netherlands are bikers. They use the bike to go from A to B, not just to have fun on Sunday, but to really use it as transportation vehicle. I am used to being on the bike, and also on rainy days like this, I used to bike to work. So I'm not really freaking out when it's a day like this. I'm just always taking the quad. I prefer the quad over the car because the quad is faster. It's more, it's just, I really feel happy sitting on a vehicle that gives me connection with the air around me. Although I need to wear a helmet and I get wet, I rather get wet than just take a bus or sit in the car all the time. Cars are less fast when the roads are super bad. It's a big thing for your car to drive. If you see our roads right now in the area, Santa Teresa, Montezuma, some roads you cannot even call them roads anymore because there's dirt roads and there's everywhere holes and water in that. The rain stays in there and you cannot see when you're just driving how deep those holes are. Now, that's a choice, right? If you moving and living in a country where there's a lot of months per year rain, you have to be aware that it's part of Costa Rica. So don't complain if you just find out that after 2 days of rain you feel really depressed because you cannot stand the rain. Well, there's plenty of areas around the world where there's almost never rain, right? Or a little bit, not like a whole rainy season. So yeah, that's something I wanted to create some awareness about. It's part of Costa Rica living. We call it the green season, where everything is growing and getting crispy green. The grass is growing so fast that we almost have to cut it like twice per week. Literally, you see it growing. It's weird, but true. But the cool thing is for us, like we have a big property, we plant a lot of stuff in the month of May and June because it has until the dry season hits in, often the end of November, beginning of December in my area. So it has a long period of rainy season to make roots in the ground and to grow. And literally everything grows so easy here, depending on the type of soil, etc. But with us, everything grows really fast. Now, this is the typical type of day where I personally get my raincoat, jump on the quad, flip-flops on, so I just wearing something short. My body stays dry because you're always wearing a t-shirt or a dress whatsoever. My legs are getting wet. My feet are in flip-flops, so it doesn't matter. Everything gets wet. I bring my dogs and I'm gonna walk over the beach. I love it, because there's no one at the beach. Only people who just don't mind the rain, or dog owners or whatsoever. And that's the type of Costa Rica that I so love as well. And I think, of course, it's also a lot of other things. That's why I'm still here after almost 4 years. We came this October 4 years ago, and I've never doubted if I would wanted to stay in Costa Rica. Literally, there has never been one thought thinking, shall I go back to the Netherlands with my family? Aren't we done here? Never, ever. We just still feel that we're rooting in deeper here. Getting to know the language better. Finally, I'm super slow-mo with that, but you know, I'm a very slow learner with things, and very late with everything. I learned how to surf when I was 40. I learned about the law of attraction and internet marketing when I was 40, 42. I'm 50 now, by the way. So yeah, I love Costa Rica for this, but do you love living in Costa Rica the way that I do love it? I think you're gonna have a very hard time if you cannot stand this weather. Let me show it to you again. So there's no way to sit in that nice bluish, greenish chair. Everything is soaked wet. Everything. You see that hammock, that red hammock? It feels really, really sticky because everything is so humid. So yeah, it's also a thing to just have air conditioning in your bedroom, just for the option to dry stuff. Like your whole bed gonna feel like sticky and wet because of the wet season, right? The rainy season. So this is how it looks like as well. A lot of rain. Tiles get green and rainy, and everything gets sticky and blurry, and you see, rain, rain, rain. With that being said, it was a very simple short video today. Thank you for watching my video about living in Costa Rica in rainy season. Are you sure you want this? Think it over, you know. And also, don't be too harsh on yourself. If you are living in Costa Rica and you decide that you don't like it anymore, personally, I see it as a freedom of choice. If I would want to leave Costa Rica, I close my laptop here and I open my laptop wherever I want to be living. And that's the freedom of online entrepreneurship and being able to work as a digital nomad. I work for myself. There's people who have online jobs. In case you're curious about what it is that I do online or what I teach, there's a world of information below in the description under my videos. You can reach out to me. Just go ahead, be curious, and or not, that's fine. Then I see you in my next video, always about Costa Rica. And pura vida, and have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world. Ciao!